Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to Kingdom 80s, Summer of Greed, the standalone kind of expansion, question mark? It's the standalone evolution of the Kingdom series, and I'm curious to see how this one goes, just because, I don't know, I absolutely adore the Kingdom series. I listen to the soundtracks constantly, and, I don't know. Okay, unique experience, normal difficulty, I mean, I already set that. So I think we're good. So
Wander and I have played Kingdom Two Crowns together multiple times for, what was it? They have...
Shogun, Deadlands, Northlands, just vanilla. We didn't finish the Shogun one. That's the one we haven't done. And yeah, I'm getting some Stranger Things vibes from this, which I think is very intentional.
Kids on bikes, out in the woods.
I'll turn it down
pursued by
once we're in.
otherworldly creatures.
Yeah.
Ah, summer camp, of course. An isolated location where they can't receive help from their parents or, I mean, pretty much any semblance of civilization because they're out in the middle of nowhere.
Though, gotta give credit where credit is due. That summer camp has a palisade wall right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you, but my summer camps didn't have that.
No, that's true. Theirs was probably built on, the grounds of an ancient fortress.
What?
Wait, they're stealing the canoe.
Why, they did a little bit more than that.
Oh.
They gooped the heck out of everything.
Yep. I've been looking for you. You have the bloodline of the monarchs. You must take the crown of creation.
Don't we already have a crown on? Okay, right. I was going to...
She gave you the crown.
Oh, okay. I've tweaked the audio settings, and now we are officially Space Camp now. Let's see if we can stand here. Yep, I mean, this is familiar. I'm a little sad. Recruit 2 kids. Tap to drop coins. Oh, these are small kids, too.
Oh. Oh, no.
They're and
it's
Babby.
the toddlers.
Oh, I see. I can't do anything until I follow the tutorial. Archers will hunt.
For coins? Yep.
For coins. She's just gonna be grumpy
I suppose
at me.
that makes sense. At a summer camp, you would have things like archery.
Yeah. Oh, my summer camp certainly had archery.
Getting those kids to work.
Now, I wonder if when our character runs out of stamina, do they reach down and grab a handful of grass?
No, probably.
Oh gosh,
oh, look at the bunnies are adorable this time around.
The squirrels are gooped.
Oh,
wait,
but the squirrels have been gooped.
Okay, give me my money. Dang, this tutorial is like, you cannot advance.
Stand here. She doesn't want you to go beyond the wall. There you go.
Oh, it wants me to cut down the tree.
Oh, goodbye, Pine.
My gosh, these kids are industrious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we take a drink of Gatorade.
Now, look at that. What is it? What is the top of the mountain? Is it an outpost of some sort?
Yeah, there might be. Recruit 2 kids. Oh.
And I can only assume that those in the distance are highways. What would account for all the lights?
Ski slope, maybe.
Could be. Wrong season for it.
Call home. Wait, what?
Oh.
This is new.
Well, this is a little bit more cinematic and actually has more story to it. Hi, we're not home right now, but... Wait.
Leave your name and number. We'll get back to you real soon. The whole family left the message. I have to find my way to get there. If only the roads weren't blocked. Maybe I can get the canoe back and follow the river home.
Oh, so leader is the monarch descendant.
Yeah.
The kid that you're currently portraying?
Yep.
Oh, I wonder if their jacket changed color because of the one that we chose.
Oh. It might have. You're right.
Yeah, because now it's purple. In the cutscene even. Oh. And some help from a friend.
Yeah, so we've got a carpenter friend up there.
Ooh.
Ooh. Or maybe
or
two.
Maybe two.
Unfortunately, the dress looks like a fast food apron.
It's up to you now. Get our canoe back.
Like, I'm not the only one seeing that, right?
It has straps. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting very distinct, like, very distinct, disgruntled McDonald's ghost.
Now, one thing I wonder though, is summer camp a uniquely kind of American thing? Or do they actually have that in Europe?
Well, considering this is a Swedish game, there's got to be some
There
degree
might be
of
some
that.
equivalent. I suppose all media that I ever, I mean, obviously we live in the United States, but it just seems as though summer camp is always the, upstate New York and the Adirondacks or out west or, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. The bus stop.
Yeah, it is
oh,
a bus
possibly
stop.
different bike.
An upgraded bike, yeah.
Yep.
Treasure chest. I do like seeing that the goop is affecting the environment. Because in previous Kingdom games, everything is largely unscathed. I always felt bad that you were chopping trees down. Too bad you aren't chopping the goop trees down. But maybe that wouldn't be...
This bike
Oh,
is slower.
Yep. There's a portal.
I'm curious what the difference is between these bikes. I'll have to look at the,
You
I'll
already
have to
seem
look
out
at a
of
wiki or
breath.
something.
All right, who's this? They like the jungle gym.
How's it going down there? Want me to help you get that canoe? Yeah, maybe I could, except with all this weird stuff going on, I'm not so sure myself. May not look like it, but I'm a regional rowing champion, And, don't laugh, but I think if I could hold that trophy again, I get my confidence back.
So we need to find the trophy to recruit Champ.
What do these creatures even want with my trophy?
It's gold. Clearly. Or at least some shiny metal.
A fishing shack. And then we've got some more absolutely tiny children. The fact that these will become my army is a little unsettling.
I mean, it could very much be the leader or the monarch is always far more detailed and much taller than all of the workers.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I just it looks like we've recruited a bunch of tots
Oh.
to be my army. This does look really nice.
Maybe it's like the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts where you have so many in elementary school, but by the time you get to high school, there's so few. Because you actually went all the way through Eagle and everything.
What's this camp? I'm almost a little afraid to do certain things.
Because you don't know when your stamina is going to run out.
Well, no. Remember how...
Oh, there's greed.
Remember how when you chop trees down in...
It gets rid of the campsite. So that would be a place where you could recruit more kids, but...
Maybe? I'm not sure if that's true or not, though.
It's covered at the moment, though.
Oh, so this one's slower normally, but once you get going, you get a big speed bonus. I'm pretty sure this thing here actually generates kids. These cabins. So we actually just have one built in here. Oh, I should probably upgrade that wall. But yeah, so I think those camp structures are specifically how we get... and we need to recruit him before we can do anything else.
Should we care to describe what you do in Kingdom for those in the audience who aren't familiar with it?
Yeah, tutorialization, kind of, sort of. I mean, the entire point is it's base defense and expansion.
At night, you have an enemy raiding party, usually coming from one side at the start, but as the game gets more difficult and you get to further, I don't know if there's going to be islands or campsites that we're going to be traveling to, but then you start getting nights where, yeah, there may be incursions from both sides.
Yeah,
And you
which
have
is
to
a little
defend them.
spooky because unlike the last couple times I've played this, I'm alone now.
Yeah, because when Water and I could work together, we could man different sides of the wall and support our troops. And I don't really know what kind of, if you'll have a bicycle or another vehicle that's going to have any kind of aggressive capabilities. I think
I'm
for the
sure
most
there
part,
will
this
be.
is just speed at the moment.
I'm sure each bike has probably its own powers.
But yeah, so in the day you go and you venture out and you try to find treasure chests, recruit more characters to help man the walls. There are special characters. I suppose this is the next one. Wonder who they are. There. I like to see those creeps get... Oh, wait. Hey, saw you coming a mile away. Nice moves. Want help leaving this place? I don't come down until... What was it?
I won't come down until it's safe there.
Until it's safe there.
Expand your
Oh.
walls, make it safe.
Expand your walls and make it safe. Okay. Unfortunately, those were going by
Really,
really
fast.
fast.
Oh, hey, I found the trophy.
Oh, you did find the trophy. Whoa! An explosion of greed? Everything turned pink.
Blood moon.
Oh, it is a blood moon. Oh, look at the lightning.
Boy, this has changed.
Yeah, so blood moon nights, you have more enemies and then also more powerful enemies come out.
Yep. Oh, look at the background, too.
It doesn't look so much like a red moon as an eclipse.
Raw Fury,
Almost.
don't make me beg. Can we get this in multiplayer? I would dearly enjoy playing this with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I did see at one point that when you started to recruit the kids, you had them almost in a train of bikes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It'd be nice if the second player could play one of the other kids. And maybe they each had different abilities.
Oh, that'd be so nice. I was not expecting a mini blood moon there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's because you picked up a special item.
Yeah, I picked up the trophy to get the jock.
Yeah, so essentially what we have is we have the capability of building up the walls, building special structures, and then there's also... Ooh, I wonder what that'll be.
It
Looked like a bunch of outhouses.
Well, no, it's swimming. It's for changing.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we can cut down trees. Archers will be able to hunt animals, which then also gives you additional coin. And you use those coins that you've gathered to build further structures, improve your fort. Yep, found the trophy.
Rad. Let's get to work. Okay, so I've got him.
Yeah. Now he's just going to accompany you, or do you just have to bring him back to base?
No, I think he just might follow me around forever. Another kid from the cabin.
Yeah. And so you drop a coin, you're able to recruit them, and they can become a new worker, archer. We might be able to get the equivalent of knights later on and farmers.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the pool, how that's going to work, because I think we need a wall for this one. I don't think we need to worry about encompassing stuff in trees.
Yep. And so you can build multiple, I suppose what it would be, upgrades to your walls?
Yeah.
They get
yeah.
stronger and stronger.
So I think it goes up to, what is it? Two or three wood, 3 wood, 2 stone, and then 2 iron.
At least that's how it was in previous games.
Ooh, not a moment too soon, though.
I don't know if you have anyone to... Okay, are the archers coming?
Yeah, they are coming. They might not come in
They
time.
might not make it in time.
No, they'll make it. We're good.
Okay, good. At the moment, their arrows are sufficient. Yep, and so off to the left, earlier in the episode, or earlier in this playthrough, we encountered... It was a portal.
Yeah, it was a portal, so we're going to have to destroy those
Yeah,
at
so
some
there are
point.
multiple of these rock portals.
I would not over-tutorialize
Okay,
this.
fine. essentially we want to destroy them
Yep.
and find the source of the greed and destroy them. Though I'm curious to see if it's going to be like previous games where one end has a lighthouse and then the other end has
It's probably going to be some
portal.
equivalent of a lighthouse. Like how the camps are now cabins. Oh, Dawn even has the trumpet call.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually knew the kid at my summer camp who was in charge of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
so
this
what
is a
else do we
bouncy sound.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the same composer whose name I have now completely forgotten as all the previous ones. What have I forgotten? Amos Rohde. There we
Rhodey.
go.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say Rhodey.
He very much, I believe, is my favorite video game composer at this point. Like, it is really hard to beat him. Because he's had this, what was it? Not Where the Wild Things Are, The Wild at Heart. And Citizen Sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, a couple of my favorite soundtracks to just listen to. Both, like, casually and super actively.
One thing I always found very pretty about the Kingdom games is the fact that you're along the water and you just see everything reflected. It's a very nice way of centering the characters in the screen without having to have a lot of foreground. Do you understand what I mean?
So this is our farm, by the way, I think.
Oh.
Let me take a look. There's something that specifically required the jock. Oh, it was that. I should probably work on recruiting more kids, too. I really like the fact that we have one recruitment structure in the center of our base, though I'm not sure if that's going to last.
Oh, they'll give you a number of keys. Do you want to upgrade a wall or continue?
I'm really curious about this camp over here. Like, what this is supposed to be.
I see food.
Yeah.
It looks like it's supposed to be a fork and a knife and a plate.
Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to clear cut through it. There's no way I can surpass it, nor can I interact with it currently.
Night's falling.
Why is it that the arrows explode when they land? That worries me. A smidge. I also really like the background details that they've added. The fact that the trees are all gooped up now.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that was not in the previous game.
Oh yeah, I'd mentioned that it seems as though the greed is actually having an effect on the environment, whereas before everything was always so very pristine. Sure, structures were damaged, but I think it's because before the greed were always... It was as though they valued human-made objects and would specifically take those. Whoa!
Oh!
He attacks?
The jock... Yeah! The jock just ran them over.
But did that destroy them, or did it push them back?
No, it destroyed them. It's why the builders were like, okay, yeah, we'll keep running. And came back to chop down that tree. It's because it was safe all of a sudden.
So, at what point will we be able to recruit the Tinkerer? She said that something
so
had
we
to...
have to expand up to her, which is why I'm clear cutting a bunch of trees here.
All the way up to her. Okay.
Yeah, there was a wall on the other side, but I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to get to that.
Okay. Not too far. And I suppose that's the Greeterade.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Greeterade?
Isn't that what we got in the package?
No, you're right. It is.
I mean, fortunately, it doesn't look like it's bright magenta. That would be...
It just goes
that would be
absolutely wild. Starts juicing otherworldly horrors. What's the worst that could happen, right? I'm fine. It's like starting to blur at the edges. And showing clear signs of just...
So, obviously, with us being 90s kids, we have some kind of... I don't want to say an affinity or some kind of
so
weird nostalgia for the 80s.
thing I would say is, like, most of the 80s and the 90s are all kind of one era.
It was the era before the internet.
Yeah.
Like, just at least mass adoption of it. Before social media, we had a lot of cool stuff coming out with video games and, you know, CD players, VHSs and DVDs. But actually, I don't even remember adopting DVDs until the mid-2000s.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or,
VHSs were very much in vogue until...
yeah, we were
at
still getting
least
VHSs until
2003?
2002 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, because we had the Fellowship of the Ring on VHS, but then Two Towers and Return of the King we had in DVD.
Yeah, same with me.
Which is odd, because I don't actually ever remember rewatching any of them.
I rewatch them quite frequently.
I'd rewatch Star Wars, but that was Star Wars and Disney movies, but that was kind of my upper limit for some reason.
Yeah, but it's interesting because if you think about it, I suppose many game developers now would be in a position to make games featuring this era. If you know what I mean? Same with, I suppose, filmmakers. And I also think it's easy to still acquire various electronics and things from the 80s and 90s. People haven't necessarily thrown them all out. It's not that you have to go back so far and have custom tailored things for a production if you had it, say, set back in the 1950s. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So we'll say
So
from
what
like
do you think makes it so nostalgic?
Well, the interesting thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, there is a bit of a stark difference between... oh my gosh. Okay, they were working on that.
That's a lot of money. I suppose during the next day you should build the fort up, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and if you have too many coins and they topple off the side of the pouch, they go into the water, or sometimes onto the ground. But then they also get
I
stolen
guess
by
I'll just
greed.
leave that there. Yeah, it's just...
Oh.
Dump all the money in.
Are you okay doing that at night?
Yeah.
Okay, it could be risky.
No, so that would only affect the two inner walls.
Oh, it only affects the inner walls,
Also,
not the
there's
outer
no
ones.
towers, I'm noticing.
Huh?
There's no towers. The archer towers are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have the crusade banners already.
Oh, that you do.
I think I'm probably just going to get more
We
archers.
call it the crusade banners, but what it is if you want to initiate a raiding party to go fight one of the portals. Try to tear it down.
This is interesting. Yeah, they've changed the formula kind of dramatically here.
Yeah, so that looks like it's the cook station.
Okay.
Yep, and walls can be built at rocks, so we have a number of rocks around here.
Not rocks.
Not rocks?
Traffic cones.
Oh, it has to be a traffic cone.
Yep. So we can actually put a wall here and then over to the right. I was kind of hoping I could actually put a traffic cone right here, but it won't let me. Also, that might be really close to a portal.
Is that a portal or is
Yeah,
that a portal?
That's a portal. It's not that close, but I think I'll just get to the one immediately after to recruit the next team.
Still hearing monsters out there.
Oh, that's just the neighbors. Don't worry about them. See?
Oh, not that. That's what she's saying.
For people that can't hear, because of course they couldn't, one of our neighbors closed the door in the hallway, and there was a loud thump. Yeah, there we go.
And it's interesting because I do remember being a kid in the 90s riding around with all my friends on our bikes to the park or to someone's house or
Yeah.
the school, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then all of those cool places got turned into shopping plazas or over-monetized or golf courses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do people remember trips to shopping malls?
You know, I think some people still do. We've definitely seen enough teens doing trips to shopping malls. And your mother has definitely whined about,
Well,
vagrant children wandering those places, too. I don't know. That conversation's always funny. Don't they have anything better to do? No. They really don't. That's the problem. You know,
I think it was more they were jumping on the beds in a mattress store.
Yeah, but, like, still, what else do they have to do? Like, I think about this often.
I will draw the line at, like, that is not appropriate
it's not,
for the mattress
it's not appropriate.
store.
I'm just saying, we've kind of denied kids a bunch of things to do, so to expect decorum after a certain point feels kind of unreasonable to me.
I know that's very true. In the absence of, I suppose, smartphones and television and at least, like, everyone having a personal computer and stuff. Whoa!
I think they're mad.
That they are. Back in the 80s and 90s, with the absence of all of this new tech, people really did have to foster relationships with people out. Wait, what's going on?
I triggered it because
You were able to fulfill her quest.
Yeah, and so that triggers it. Much like the trophy triggered them as well.
Yep. And the more powerful greed have those masks. Is the other side okay, you think?
I'm gonna just hope.
Is there a reason why you're building out so far?
Hunting.
I see.
And I'm once again, I'm not entirely sure if there's any kind of downside to clear cutting here. Because remember how there was that camp with the food symbol on it?
Yeah.
I am pretty sure that was a
Oh, he's run into more greed. I see.
Yep. Yeah, so we had the blood moon. Now we've got the invasion.
Yeah, she's still saying here they come. Maybe once the night is over.
Or the other side got wrecked and is currently having problems.
Well, are you going to check that?
Ignorance is bliss.
No, it is not.
Ignorance is the bliss
No.
that keeps me going.
You need to check the other side.
What I do not know can't harm me right now.
Yeah, that building for some reason was still covered in goo.
Probably actually get some hammers. Here we go. Yeah, let's go check on this side. Especially because it'll have probably a lot of money for me. No, looks like they're fine.
Yeah, okay. Though you might want to build their wall up.
Yeah.
Oh, is that fishing? It looks like fishing.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of keep clear cutting this direction. I want to build this wall up. I could build the previous one. It probably wouldn't even be that bad. I kind of wish the hunting would actually just auto-recruit these people. They just yoink a little bit of gold and be like, ah, mine. And yeah, we'll upgrade this at least once. I don't know if we'll go to the next tier. Because if we're going to be pushing past, I don't know, I don't feel terribly motivated. If we find a bike that is specifically quiet, I might,
You don't like hearing this swish, 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 swish.
It's just a little repetitive. I don't know. As usual, I am oversensitive to repetitive sound effects. All done? Let's head out. I'll follow you anywhere.
There we go.
Okay, right. This is the thing I was going to do.
I wonder what her ability will be.
Yeah, I don't know. Powers?
maybe she'll be able to help you upgrade your towers. Or, I mean, she's a tinkerer, so she's proficient at building.
I can kind of understand why they specifically don't have this as co-op. If these characters follow you around and kind of are your attack powers.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at least they're better than the old men who used to ride on the back of your horse and then get stolen.
They were so useless. Oh, you really can upgrade this camp up, like, a lot, too. Why are you all running so much? Please tell me this wall is defended. What happened?
Everyone's out in the forest hunting or chopping down trees.
I'm very confused.
Also, there's a berry bush. I wonder if you'll be able to harvest berries.
Maybe.
Ooh, now this is a blood moon. So the previous times you were attacked with all the lightning and stuff, it was because of a story event. This is the blood moon.
What if all of the kids went running to that one side?
She wants you to upgrade that, but...
Yeah, we don't have the money. I bet all of the kids went running over here specifically because this is where the blood moon's hitting.
Yeah, looks like everyone is.
Oh.
Oh, they already got back behind her walls. At least you already...
This just never
there
got finished. Which I guess is fine. As far as blood moons go, that was pretty benign. I should probably go check the other side real quick, just to make sure that we didn't get hit on both sides. Because that would be really unfortunate if I had no archers over here. Got plenty of those. Now the wall's still up, so that's a good sign. We definitely need some more kids, though.
Well, there's one.
Yeah.
There they go. Yeah, so that's the fishing spot.
There we go. And then this will all go away and hopefully give us a substantial amount of space. We have the bus stop. Oh, but the bus stop is
The
just
bus
a
stop was to put the old bike.
new bike. Yeah. Here we go. Need there be more kids. They have to be like 6-year-olds. They're too small. I feel almost bad for what I'm doing. Except for the fact that what else are these kids going to be doing during a interdimensional apocalypse?
One thing I don't understand is what happened to all the adults? Were they kidnapped by the greed off the bat?
They are the greed.
Oh. Oh no.
Children and their innate lack of understanding of capitalism has softened the blow. Has insulated them against any kind of transformative powers of the greed.
Oh. No, that would be an interesting premise, is that the greed are all the adults who...
Dad?
What?
Sorry.
Oh.
It's I don't remember where that meme came from, but you'll it's not infrequent. You'll have like somebody sees something else that is like similar, but like bigger or older looking in some way, shape, or form. It'll be like, Dad? I reference it often when I play Slay the Spire. One of the bosses is this like extremely armored man with a single sword, and so I'm playing as the armored man with single sword character. I'm like, Father, die.
I almost wonder if it's derived from that old Dr. Seuss poem.
Yeah, maybe.
There was one about the "Are you my mother?" And this little duckling was asking absolutely anything and everything. And one of them was a giant claw lift. Are you my mother?
Okay, so I've upgraded the camp. Boy, the adults are going to come back and go like, this camp was not this cool when we left
Why
it.
is everything covered in Christmas lights?
Take it down. This
Only
is
for
too
Christmas.
hip and young and offends our righteous adult sensibilities. I did not defend this the best. And none of these are striking me as exactly a farm in the same way as it did in Kingdom. But maybe it's just loose
That's
kids
fish.
work these?
That's her fish.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's safe.
Yeah, maybe the other side's being attacked.
Last night was a blood moon.
Oh,
So
so
maybe
this might be
not.
the free night.
Ah, I was wondering why the sound effects were so loud. And the music so quiet. Yeah, the bike will no longer bother me. That's much milder.
So, when are you going to attempt to ride out further or
Right now
attack
I'm just
one of them?
extending my walls out, seeing as that's easy enough for me to do. Like, I know you have the bloodlust.
Yes, but
Pushes you to
we
crusade
also
all the
haven't
time.
seen the extent of either side.
Yeah.
How far they go.
No, that's fair.
what's
I
on
should probably
each.
get some more money. So I can safely do that. Yeah, we've got both of those. I wonder if we clear out one. The canoe went to the right.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I think at the
So
very
I wonder if it's the lighthouse on the left then?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, poor dear.
These kids are just stone cold. What is that? A deer? Not for long. Like, I don't know. If I went to summer camp and like any of my leaders said like, "Hey, kill that deer for me," I'd probably freak out. Then again, if starvation was on the line, I'd probably maybe not care as much. Except for prions. Like, aren't prions like an actual issue with deer?
Yeah. So, obviously, they'd probably teach the kids how to cook and whatnot, but
Can you cook prions out of deer meat? Because that's a protein issue.
oh,
Because they're not like parasites or germs
really?
or
I
anything.
thought there were parasites.
Well, yeah, there's also that, but prions specifically are a type of protein.
We'd have to look into it.
Point short. Oh, there it is. Gimme.
But it's one of those things where I suppose if survival is tantamount, it would probably be good to know a mixture of hunting and gathering,
Yeah.
because hunting, I would say it is probably difficult to find animals to snare or hunt. And then also, I suppose fishing is one thing that you can do as well. But yeah, what would you, I suppose it would be good to know what's edible plant-wise and fungus-wise. But it's also dicey.
I see.
I don't think it would give you as many of the calories as you would desire. I don't know what would be most efficient. I suppose if you want a lot of protein and a lot of calories and a lot of fat and stuff, meat would be preferable.
Meat is easy.
I wouldn't say it's easy
Well,
acquiring it.
No, but like as far as dietary elements go, adding meat to your diet does cover a lot of what you need much faster.
We say this as people who've largely cut meat out of our
Yeah,
diets.
we are almost completely vegetarian.
I would say
Almost
85 to
completely.
90%.
Yeah. This is the last time I had meat. Oh, I had a little bit of bacon on my pizza yesterday.
And I had a little bit of shrimp.
It's one of those where I will not outright avoid a thing.
If a relative of ours is going to cook brisket at a family gathering or turkey for Thanksgiving and stuff, then
Yeah. Or
we're not going to turn it down.
or from like my perspective, if I'm... Is that another kid? Oh. Is this a loose child? No, it's not. It's a child without a job.
Mm-hmm. That's one of those things where we like to go out of our way to try more vegetarian options at restaurants and such, and... Ooh, what is that?
Oh, it's a siege barrier.
Oh, it looks like a giant dumpster.
Oh. Oops.
Did you already start the...
It's like the bomb.
It is the bomb. Oh no! And the thing is, we haven't even initiated all the intermediary steps of attacking each of the portals.
At least he comes backwards.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there was a time in Kingdom where
The tutorial is not clear on some of these things, so it's like, build a siege barrier, and I'm like, huh, that sounds fun. Oh no.
unless the siege barrier is the equivalent of the knight.
No, I think it's the equivalent of the bomb.
You think it's the equivalent of the bomb? Because I could imagine the siege barrier being, he holds the barrier while your archers, because you don't have any melee combatants. You don't have a knight to stand at the front.
I just got a couple.
You did?
Yeah, I just built 2 knights.
Oh, do they have baseball bats or something?
Yeah, they had trash can lids and some kind of bat-looking thing. At least he follows me.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe do you want to go to one of the arches or portals just to see what happens?
Oh gosh, it's got like a whole army. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we used the dumpster when it, well, I'm gonna go to the right because that's where we're most locked off and want to get the canoe. I'm just bewildered because this is new and unexpected and I'm not quite sure how to react to it. I really like this soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you notice, I got the 2 night barriers. Here they come.
Yeah, and they're wearing hard hats as well.
Now, is he going to switch directions? Yes. Okay, so let's go all the way to the end of this.
Yeah, got more coins. Quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, I just want to make sure they're armored. Armed and armored.
Oh, it's the next night already?
Yeah, it was just raining.
There they are.
Yep.
Oh, that one's wearing a hat.
It's got a pirate hat on. And it's gone. That's kind of fun, actually. I don't know what paying the coin to the dumpster would be.
Is that what arms it? Or, I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, unfortunately, I've got a lot of bonus kids.
Well, the night's over. Do you want to try attacking?
Yeah, my main thing is I just asked for that wall to get built up, and I'm not entirely sure if I can. You know what? We'll just figure it out. If everything goes bad here, so be it.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, is his siege engine going to protect them?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, she ran over them too.
They're not
yeah, you
attacking.
see, he is defending.
He's defending, but they're not attacking.
Oh, no, there they go. They are attacking the portal.
Okay, it just took them a little bit. So are they going to give up? Because my main fear is I think I accidentally built the bomb. before building anything else. Oh.
It's another purple
She
event.
repaired the siege barricade. Well, this is just outside of my range of experiences.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're just going, and if there are consequences to these actions, then so be it. I mean,
Oh man.
what the hell is that thing?
That is massive. Is it going to... It's headbutting. We've never seen an enemy like this. We've seen large shamblers.
Let's just kite it. Alright, it's done.
Great.
Alright. The dumpster has been repaired. My only hope is that the opposite side is clear. I'll have to see if there's a correct way to do this. But if this is the correct enough way, then I will take it. But yeah, so she will also charge. Not quite as effectively as the jock. She does more of a knockback. But I ain't questioning these things. How many blood moons can the opposite side of my base survive? Ooh. Then again, maybe we're okay. Oh.
Are you alright?
I wanted to see if she'd repair it again. No, it looks like it's good.
Oh, that has a mask on it.
Yeah, with a different bike. This is absurd.
Yep, there's another shambler.
Alright, come men. Back up. They cannot catch us if all we have to do is move slowly away from them.
He is plodding along with just tiny little feet.
Cheatsy as heck. Just the way I like it. Come, onwards. This looks to be a different type of bicycle.
Let's see.
Well, I have plenty of money, so yeah, I might as well. Oh, there's a kite on it. Ooh.
What is that?
It's a, like, foldy bike.
It bounces. That is so bizarre. What's its special ability?
I don't know. It look really swag when I'm sprinting with it. Why is this so
Yeah, it would be very
absurdly
convenient if your
effective?
base was decimated, but I suppose all that truly matters is that the crown still sits atop your head
Yeah.
and hasn't been taken by the greed, because that's when the game is over.
I think I found the portal.
Ooh.
As long as the big slime doesn't get at us, it is not a problem. And even the regular grid, like the fact that we can back up here solves most of my immediate problems when fighting these guys. Because she charges them back near constantly.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Must do some damage in the process.
yeah. Okay, there's still a couple left. I want to stay away. There's a couple of them with
Was
ranged
one of
attacks.
them wearing a RoboCop mask?
Yeah, probably. Alright, we're good. Onwards. Oh! Those buildings, of course, are the portals. The fast travel system.
Hmm.
Hopefully they all just link up to each other. That'd be the best way of doing it. Well, we have just soloed an entire side with a dumpster.
Oh, look at this. Gordon, Niklas. I wonder if it's just names of the devs.
Yeah,
Or
probably.
people on team. Brom, Dom. Christine.
Oh, that's my power.
What is?
I think this charges.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you do a wheeling.
Except for I just ate a bunch of hits, so I'm not actually sure if that's the case.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because you had all those coins drop after you.
Yeah.
Maybe the wheelie is faster if you're fleeing? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there's the canoe. And that's the central eye of the creature. Well, eyes? Yeah, it does have 2 eyes.
Alright. Anything else? No.
Did you already pay for the bomb?
Yeah. The bomb. It's the canoe. We're just stealing the canoe back.
Oh, so you're not actually destroying them?
I don't know. The character is very thirsty. But never needs to pee. Or eat. I'm pretty sure he just perspires Gatorade.
Oh yeah, it really did just destroy itself.
Sick. That was not what I intended to have happen. But I'm not going to complain about it either.
Where did all the archers go?
Huh.
Wander, where did they go?
Oh, they're behind me. They were going.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't recall seeing any other children coming out of the portal other than the
No.
new guys.
No, there's a bunch.
They were there?
Yeah.
All right. I was worried for a moment.
The fact that our character can just off that fast is wild to me. Ooh, that's some money.
Eeriness to the ambient music right now. Unsettling.
Yeah, it's creepy night. And yeah, I might honestly just get a... Well, I mean, this base is still here. None of the walls have been touched. I might honestly just get a second dumpster, to be entirely honest. And just charge leftwards.
I would like to explore it first, though, wouldn't you?
No.
No.
No, take the dumpster. I'm going to explore it with violence. You know, seems like this held.
Yeah.
Not even a dent, potentially.
Oh, look at all those bunnies.
Potentially. I think those bunnies are going to be safe until an archer
Yep,
decides
they're
to come say hi to
fishing.
them. I like the fact that my engineers continue to fish. As well. Oh, that's some
Well
money.
then.
Time for me to start peeing gold. Yeah, I might as well recruit these. But the reason why I want to just grab the dumpster is that's like 1,000 times better than any crusade.
Mm-hmm.
Because it even gets repaired, doesn't cost any gold, and weathers every hit?
Okay. I suppose if you just want to start one, it's the next dawn.
Yeah. Dumpster crusade. Take that, Catholics.
What?
They were the Crusaders.
Ow.
And, like...
I thought that there was... unfortunately, I just imagined people rummaging through dumpsters, and I was going, is there something that I missed?
No, it's that the Crusades are kind of,
I mean, they were most definitely a failed venture.
multiple failed ventures. I mean, it was effectively just raiding parties
Going out into the Middle East from Europe, yeah.
Yeah, thinly justified via effectively just religion, which not exactly a wholesome activity. And so the fact that my crusade went off without a hitch using a dumpster puts this venture as vastly superior. I don't know what they're up to. They also don't need to be here anymore. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just go grab that dumpster and just hope for the best.
That is so interesting that the whole frame is bouncing up and down.
Is he gonna grab it? There it is.
It must have been a bike from the time.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't believe it looks like a banana bike.
It's got like a long seat.
Yeah, but I don't
like the
recall...
rest of it looks pretty normal.
But notice how you and the frame are bouncing up and down, whereas for the characters, it's they themselves are bouncing. Oh no. Oh, maybe it's their way of getting the movement to look right without actually having the characters move.
Probably. That ghost is gonna be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's canoe time, and I'm just like, it's violence time. This dumpster is too powerful. I think on the next map, if we have the dumpster as well, what I might do is, yeah, figure out which side has the portal first, and then try and do it all in one clean sweep. So go away from the portal, clear that side, then go back for the portal.
So the canoe is the equivalent of the boat.
I think so, yeah. I don't think it takes as much money, though, but maybe the canoe in the next region is going to be,
broken.
Shattered into pieces.
Yeah, because in previous Kingdom games, you had to build it board by board.
Not your first boat. Your first boat is cheap. That's a very fat... Oh, it's a raccoon. I feel bad for the animals in this one, because they're gooped up. Greed style.
They are covered in goop. Be weird if there were greed-infested ones that were rabid.
Oh gosh! Like if by the end of this game, everything is just scuffed looking. Like there's barely any grass left. The trees are horrors. All the critters are just like the worst.
Oh, there's the next portal.
And we don't have to worry about retaliatory waves from the other side, presumably. Unless they somehow repair themselves, which is not unlikely.
Here they go, bit by bit. I find it interesting that the stones are flashing damage on the rooftop. Yeah, they do fall off.
Yep.
As well as the goop itself. What is that?
UFO. I can do nothing to it. It is just there. I'll have to come back
after
it
mini rocket
clears.
ship.
It might have to be within my lands. Oh, it's the dock portal already.
Yeah, there it is.
That one's got a Indiana Jones hat.
So they take their favorite 80s films and have them dress up?
Yeah, probably.
That's a nice looking lifeguard chair.
Yeah, I guess.
And the umbrella. I'm just waiting for it to dissolve.
Just to die. Yep. I wonder if there's an upper limit to how many archers you can have with you. No, it seems to be 8. That seems like a hard number. But a sensible one. I'll definitely have to see if you can crusade with the melee characters, because if you can't, what's... Well, I guess even if you can, what's the point of it? Not to say that, this is necessarily better, but I think you would actually have more archers this way. And I think that barricade is tougher, and you can actually control where they're standing. Because with the Crusades, they'll just stupidly hang on. And fight whatever comes at them, even if it's like one of the big bruisery enemies.
There it goes.
And yeah, we can just leave the dumpster there. Oh, and we get whatever this is.
It's a bucket.
It's a bucket!
So I assume this holds more? Wait, what's coming down from the sky?
Greed and parachutes.
Parachutes? No.
What?
It can't be greed and parachutes.
What? That is not what I was expecting. What's this thing? What's with the UFO?
UFO.
Why it here? At least they didn't have too far to go. Alright, and now we are very much in a peaceful location. I'm gonna try and extend a wall up here, just briefly.
Just so you can see if you can interact with it.
Yeah, because it might be one of those where you just have to get close enough to the UFO. Before it will actually trigger. Hopefully it's not one of those where it has to be within, because there are no... I don't think that there are any traffic cones. Back, I need you to make my wall. I do like the fact that, yeah, we have a bucket. That... I think this is probably going to be a much more, like, directly linear experience of a Kingdom game, but with more meaningful, like, actual upgrades.
I hope we get to see more cutscenes, and maybe when you get to the next island.
No. Whatever this is, not a clue what I can do with it.
So you can't build a wall beyond it.
No, there are
I don't
no
think
traffic cones here.
Yeah, there isn't a cone. Can you do anything to the coaches? Or, I mean, not the coaches, the lifeguard stand?
No.
No? Not at
Nope.
all? Did you check?
No, it was just that bucket. Like, unlike the previous Kingdom games, you don't go back anymore.
You don't need to build a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we are just heading home, which means we're abandoning this legion of children to their own devices in this camp.
So what do we do? Bicycling down the road to the next camp?
Well, no, taking the canoe.
Oh, taking the canoe. You're right, of course.
The bus stop was inside the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it really matters at all. Speaking of vegetarianism, though, that bucket full of gold does make me want fried chicken at some point this year.
Oh, are you thinking of chicken nuggets? Is that what it is?
Chicken nuggets or popcorn chicken. I mean, it doesn't really matter. That was like my go-to gross.
Let's row home.
That was like my go-to gross fast food when I was younger. Are we waiting for workers? Oh, nope.
Yep.
Just on to chapter 2.
Oh, and there they do have some kids. Oh, we're going down like the Titanic. It's so odd talking about the Titanic now. Okay.
Good thing we were close to the shore. Could have used some lifeboats, huh? Everybody okay?
This next town's overrun too.
You're all seeing what I'm seeing, right?
We can't just let them take over. But we need better tools if we're gonna fight these things. What about the school? It's got everything we need while we figure out what the heck is going on. Episode 2. Living next to the county fair. Royal High School. Oh, neat.
Stand here, set up camp.
I like this change of scenery.
Yeah.
I mean, you always had different backgrounds, but it was always the same foreground. But now we actually have different locations.
Yeah, the production value on this is impressive.
So I suppose that must be the fair building, and then they have some roller coasters, the giant yo-yo, or at least I call it the yo-yo. It's the swings, I assume.
Yeah.
Ferris wheel.
For me, the yo-yo is a completely different thing.
Mm-hmm. For me, it was always just the swings hanging from a spinning.
Or, no, sorry, the yo-yo, I was thinking of the zipper. The zipper was the completely different thing that also killed people. So...
The what?
I definitely pointed it out to you at one of my town fairs. It was like, it looked like a chainsaw. People would get in kind of like little pods, and it would spin really rapidly, and the pods would flip around.
Oh, those things.
Yeah.
I've been on something similar called the Eagle, but it wasn't a pod. It was a bunch of seats that would spin around the ends. But, oh, that... It's interesting. The older we get, the more motion sick I perceive myself getting, too. I don't know what it is precisely, but I remember when we went to Six Flags, what was it, a number of years ago?
Oh, it's parks now.
Oh, lemonade. Garage sale. But yeah, we couldn't go on the roller coasters like we used to.
Yeah.
It made us sick.
I'm kind of fine with that. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the time that I spent.
I mean, I liked going on the tallest yo-yo.
Oh.
Over by you guys.
Oh.
Oh, look.
We're home.
Wait, no. This is... Are we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello? Nobody's home. Wait. There's a message.
Sweetheart, if you can hear this, we need you to listen very carefully, okay? Stay home. Something is happening in town, something bad. Dad and I are safe, but we're at the mall's grand opening with a lot of people.
Oh.
There are things out there, things Grandma told me stories about. Our family's burden, our responsibility to lead. Look, if you see them, just run. Trust me, and don't look back. Don't worry about us, we'll be fine. Just stay home and stay safe. We love... And it must have gotten cut off. Ah.
Well, listen, guys, I'm not going to ask you to come with me. Good, because you don't need to ask. We're absolutely saving them.
Mall's only a mile from here. We just need to get through town.
Which means we need to fix the bridge. All right, let's fix it and roll out.
Yeah, so it has been a legend passed down through their family. At least on his mom's side.
Yeah, it's a distant sequel to the usual Kingdom games. Oh, even the deer are getting gooped. Unless they were already gooped. I wasn't paying that much attention.
I don't remember them being gooped before, unless they have different models for what's being gooped.
Yeah, I don't know.
But these trees are definitely infected.
Yup. It looks nice, though. Like, despite the goopishness, they went all out with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm still hoping someday we get a much more, like, fully featured Kingdom game, just for the sake of, like, having more to interact with and do.
I do like that this is the first game where they've actually
had a story and plot.
Cutscenes.
Yeah.
Plot. Yep.
I guess I would say I would love it if they specifically added, like, an expansion to the... Well, I mean, honestly, I would love it if they kept adding to this one like they had with the previous games.
I mean, they'll run into them, but...
Uh-oh, she says.
Mm-hmm. Have you even built the walls?
Yeah.
Okay.
So upgrading your main base like 2 or 3 times
Builds the initial
gives
walls.
you free walls up to tier 2 or 3 or something like that. Which is a really easy way of saving yourself just a little bit of gold.
I'm still smelling that Thai curry you had.
I mean, it's probably sitting just in the kitchen.
Yeah, it was good. Or at least it smells good.
It smells good. The flavor was okay. As far as Thai places in this town, it was very beefy.
There are so many Thai places. It's interesting trying to compare each one.
It's really
but it
funny.
Is our favorite food.
Every once in a while, I interact with a couple of people. What is the lawnmower and why is it here? Every once in a while, I interact with somebody in game dev that like visits the city for various things, and they're all just like, "Yeah, this is like my favorite part of your city." I'm just like, I'm not used to people even acknowledging my city exists.
What's their favorite thing?
Weird, garbage plates.
Oh, really?
Unsurprisingly.
Really?
Yeah.
Garbage plates?
It's
Maybe if they're topped with white hot dogs.
It's like a regional.
Because that's very regional.
Wow,
Polybius
this dude's
arcade?
just hanging at the arcade. Totally fine. You haven't come to take me back to camp. Because I'm not going back to that mosquito hell. Oh, it's you. Hang on, I just need to log my score. There. Now what? Let me guess. You need to get across the bridge, right? Problem is, those unidentified life forms took my tech. Get it back and I might be able to help you. And myself.
That's fun.
I just question this kid's awareness. Like, did you... what?
So...
He's very small. Oh, no!
Oh, my. Well, then.
I don't know if there's any kind of meaningful benefit to me doing that. But that's okay. Alright, well, one way or another, I think we should probably call it quits here before we end up doing a second and a third episode. This one's gone on long enough. And also, if I don't cut us off soon, we will also potentially just beat too much of this island, and continuing from here is going to get weird.
Yeah.
I really like this. I still wish this was multiplayer because Kingdom is like my favorite date night game. Date week game, because I guess it takes more than a couple of nights to finish, or more than a night to finish. I guess this one might actually end up being shorter because it is so linear. Because you have the ability to crusade right from the get-go. And also some of the tech improvements should make things a lot easier and a lot faster. Namely, dumpster tech seems busted good.
I'm interested in seeing how difficult it gets because there has to be more creature types in the future, and it'll get progressively harder with each island, or I suppose not island, each area.
Probably, yeah. But for now, at least, Kingdom 80s is available on Steam. So if you guys want to, well, I guess it'll be available on Steam in like a very short while. If you guys are watching this video like super close to launch, I think it's coming out at 11 Eastern on Monday.
The 26th.
Yeah. No idea what price tags are, but gosh, if you've played a Kingdom game, you're pretty much going to know exactly what kind of thing you're getting into with this. And as always, it's just an absolutely fantastic experience. So hopefully also they might do like a co-sale, because that would be smart. Is there another kid there? No, that was a bunny. But I guess with all that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave us a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I've got tons to check out and show off. And then, I guess before we go, we got one last special little thing that Raw Fury sent our way. So I hope you enjoy. Oh, right, and of course, quick distraction. We're going to be streaming this tonight on YouTube. So keep an eye on Discord, or just on the main channel. It'll probably be sometime around like 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to watch more Kingdom 80s, keep an eye on the live
Yeah,
live
'cause
streams
we
for the
definitely
VOD
enjoy
page.
playing to the bitter end.
Yes. Because I want to stream more games to completion, and it seems like a good way of doing it. All right, anyway, time to cut away to that thing. All right, so like I said in the main video, I got some stuff from Raw Fury. This absolute plastic-wrapped nightmare of a box. Box? I'm not even sure what this is. It's like that bubble cardboard. So I'm just gonna start getting into this, though. It looks like they went over it with some packing tape, too. Where's this even shipped from? Stockholm, Sweden. The motherland. Not that I've ever actually been to Sweden, but it's where my relatives are from. Technically, I got cousins there, but this is wildly irrelevant. They really did not want this to fall apart for any reason whatsoever. Iron... Ugh, dusty. Okay. I might need to be a bit careful with this. Yeah, it's got recycled paper in between the layers to keep it padded. But that means if I tear into it, it's just going to start gouting some paper bits at me. So I really don't want... I don't want that. Oh, I don't want that. Okay, you know what? I think I can... There, extricate that safely. Lunchbox. Alright. And then, is this a skateboard? They give me a skateboard! Oh, that's dangerous. Anything else in there? I hope not. No, I think I'm good. Okay. Just very gingerly. Just curl this up into a ball. I'm gonna take the tape. Okay, it is banished. They sent me a skateboard! How do I even... This actually... Yeah, go figure they wanted to pad the heck out of this thing. This might actually be one of the nicer looking skateboards I've ever seen, just in terms of the art on the bottom. Let's see, can I get this out? Oh, that's fancy. So it's actually wood on the top. Like it's a green wood on the top. Rather than the usual like grip sandpapery stuff. And it's got some greed hanging out in the woods. I don't know if I'm really going to bother putting wheels on this thing. Maybe nominally, but this might just be a weird wall piece or something. So what do we got in here before we go too far? There is actually a latch mechanism. So we have first day at summer camp. Are you excited? We sure are. Good luck and don't let the bad bugs, but it's crossed out, bite. Cheers, the Kingdom dev team. Which is kind of cute. And there's a sticker here, but I'm pretty sure it's from this. So it's got a bunch of greed. So one on kind of like a weird, I guess it's a UFO, one doing tricks, Super Soaker, playing Game Boy, Rubik's Cube, King, and then, of course, the crown. We have a water bottle with Greed Raid. Tear across. What? Oh, it's
Kool-Aid.
it's the like sour sugar stuff. I'm pretty sure. I think they've got another branding in there, but who cares? And is this more of the same? Yeah, it's more of the same. We've got an enamel pin of the pixel art of the main character. We've got some kind of fruit flavored jelly. Ooh, I might actually use this. It's one of the kind of nice lanyards that you can actually unclip. If I can actually get it reclipped. There we go. Maybe on the short side? I don't know. Let's see what else. Is it a Raw Fury? No, a Games Are Arts pin for Raw Fury, which cannot disagree with that sentiment. And then a temporary tattoo of, oops, gotta be careful with picking these up. The plastic film comes off easy. Yeah, so two temporary tattoos. So Michelle and I will have to figure out some time to put them on ourselves. Because of course we should. Well, there we go. I was not expecting a skateboard. Once again, I think it's going to be a display piece more than an actual skateboard, but I could slap wheels on that if I wanted to, which I think is really cool. Now, if you pardon me, I'm covered in paper dust, so I'm going to go clean up. Thanks for watching, though. It was very kind of them to send this stuff along. And I hope you guys enjoyed Kingdom 80s as well. Hopefully as much as we are. We're going to go record it after this, after I clean up. Bye.